Audio. Audio has occurred. Hello. All right. Time to get this show on the road. Good morning. Hello. I'm the Space Quest historian. Hello. Today is fun day. See, we had a bit of a hiccup last week because I have this thing I call the stream regime, which is I'm gonna live stream every weekday, and I have different stuff planned out because I have a lot of projects and stuff going on. So I'm doing music today. I'm playing games Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have a community project called Space Quest, the first person shooter, which I was going to do on Wednesday, but I have a meeting in the morning, so blah. Might do it in the afternoon. We'll see. And then Friday is like casual Friday where we just hang around and play weird shit and look at game demos and Pain Train and stuff like that. So Friday should be fun. Bring beer. But today is Music Monday, and last week was also Music Monday, except, it was a great time. It was fun. And then Tuesday I was going to play King's Quest 2 VGA, and then my kid got ill, and the rest of the week was then spent taking care of the tiny little ill dude, and I couldn't stream at all. So hey everyone, hey Pickle Dog, hey Deep Entertains, hey Aunt's my old friend. Aunt was the lead singer of our punk band back when we were in, I was gonna say high school. We were a little older than that, unfortunately, but it was still good. Hey Aunt, check this out. I got a drum kit. So if you have any tunes you want me to play drums on, give it a go. We used to joke that Aunt and I were like the Billy Corgan and Jimmy Chamberlain of each other's lives. Like Aunt could play something on the guitar, and I could drum along to just about anything. And we had this. I mean, our timing sucked, but we were so much in sync that we sucked together. It was beautiful. We wrote so much music, like like on real drums, real guitar kind of stuff back when that was an option. We should start a band. I think Aunt and I have started like a million bands, like produced a bunch of music that never got released, is lost to time, obviously. Every time we would get together at my house, we'd get randomly piss-ass drunk and start writing music that no one will ever hear. Anyway, fun times. We are not doing that today, though. We're not playing the drums today. I actually do have a separate camera up there, and I'm trying to work out a way that I can sort of hang it from the ceiling or something, so I could like look over the drums, so we can like jam along to some game music at one of these Music Mondays. That'd be fun. Just taking requests and just drum along to something. Not possible right now, so now it's stuck on top of my TV that's up there. Anyway, how do you like the dinosaur cup? Yeah. Also, return of the CGA headphones. Quick. So there was like a tragedy in the SQH universe, which was that these lovely headphones apparently bit it. They absolutely died on me because I was transporting them to and from work back when that was a thing, and I don't know. At some point, I put the headphones in and just nothing came out, or I wiggled the thing, the cord around a bit, and it's this like comes out a bit in the one ear, and it's very so the headphones were broken, and I assumed, because I tried with a different cord, I assumed that the internal mechanism of the cup here was broken. And then I went out and got some different earmuff headphones. Look at that. I think it's a bear. I'm not sure. It could be a rabbit. Who the hell knows? It looks a bit like a bear. Maybe it's a cat. I don't know. Anyway, I got these. They're not as comfortable. They're not as comfortable as the ones I'm currently wearing, but they came with a nice little cord. And maybe it's a panda. You're right. Could be a panda. And for some reason, I just on a lark, I tried plugging them into the old CGA headphones, and they worked. The sound is coming out. So apparently the other cord that I tried with these to see if they were broken was also broken. so there you go. So the headphones are fine. The cable that they came with, the white cable, is busted, I guess. But the headphones are fine. The headphones live. Yes. Coincidence of failure, the curse of troubleshooting. Yes, I know. And the black nail polish is back. Yes, my wife hates it. So there you go. But I've had this on the whole weekend, and I feel so pretty. Also dinosaur cup. Mm. Oh, that is so fucking good. Okay, so today we are making chiptune music. Tomorrow we'll be streaming King's Quest 2 VGA. On Friday it's Casual Friday. Wednesday might be a bit of a mess, but or the headphones are wired differently to others and need their own cord style. God, that would suck, wouldn't it? Oh no! Oh, I hate when companies do that. I hope not. I think the cable was just borked. I'm just gonna get this shit out of the way. There's a NAT preamp just sitting on my desk. I've lost the power supply for it, so I ordered a new one. Should be arriving today, actually. Because I got a whole turntable set up over here that you can't see. Well, you can see the turntable, but there's a whole mess of shit over there, and got some extensions that's not really working, so I want to hook up the preamp. Fuck it. We're making chiptune music today. Morning, DOS Gamer Man. Very nice of you to join us. Let's switch over to my desktop. I can't remember if I actually put sound effects in on that stinger, so I'm just making the sound effect with my mouth. I don't think I did. Do you know what I did put sound effects on? Check this shit out. Viper! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Also, yeah, so I'm I'm drinking Coke now because I already had 2 cups of coffee. But if I were to have a cup of coffee, I could also Mr. Coffee pull that thing up. Viper. I got one more. I forgot what it is. We got Viper, we got oh yeah, if something goes wrong, we can words. All right, so we got those. I plan on adding more. And also, oh wait, one thing I need to. Can someone please type !coffee in the chat? I just want to see if it works. Let's see. What the hell was that thing called? Touch portal. Hang on a bit. I'm just gonna launch the thing. I couldn't get it to work last night. And I think this little thing needs to be running before it actually does. There, we got a socket connection. All right, now try typing !coffee in the chat. Let's see if that does anything. Well, it launched the it launched the talkie. Oh, hang on, because I was messing with this. I couldn't get it to work. Oh. See, it's supposed to play the Mr. Coffee media source, but it doesn't. Maybe, hang on. Maybe the event that it needs to do is... Yeah, we'll get to the chiptune thing. Bot responded, but nothing happened. That means it actually does work. I couldn't get the bot to respond yesterday. So, let's see. OBS, what you need to do is... media source visible. How do you do that? Set studio mode state? No. Recording state, stream state, set scene, set source visibility. Yes, this is the one. Show. Oh no. For scene. Oh god. Which one is the actual one? I forgot. I think it's this one. Mr. Coffee. There you go. Okay, let's. And oh, you know what? Can we? Is there like a wait? Is there like a wait? Shut down computer. I don't think we'll want to do that. Gift sub. Yeah, that's what. Oliver says I'm taking a shit. Cool. Gandaris, is this a plugin for OBS? It kind of is. It's something called Touch Portal that I just randomly. Oh, who gave a gift sub? Wait, I need to pay attention to the alerts because I'm looking at the. You know what I should do? I should have the Twitch chat open on the side so I can actually see this stuff. Chat open on the. Shut up. Can we pop this thing out? No. Pop out chat. There you go. That way, if someone does something very, very nice, let's see here. Well, I'm sure it'll tell me. I'm sure it'll tell me. All right, cool. Okay. Anyway, we'll workshop this later. That should just minimize it. So if someone types in exclamation mark coffee now, it should play the coffee stinger. So if someone has a cup of coffee, they can type in coffee in the chat, and then boom, the coffee stinger plays. Maybe. We'll see. Right, so now we actually get into the chiptune making.
Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, it did something. I saw it do something. Yes. What the hell?
Mr. Coffee.
I just did it a bunch of times. I didn't mean to do that. Right. So, in preparation for this. Okay, so real quick. The reason why we're doing chiptune music is because in Absolute Zero, the game that I'm working on music for, and have been for quite some time actually, there's a little arcade sequence. There's a little arcade game in the see ya, Arndt. There's a little arcade game called Hungry Hungry Hippos. No, Hungry Hungry Dingoes. Something. And it needs chiptune music, and I did write some music for it, which which they liked but didn't think quite fit. Hungry Hungry Wombats, yeah. You can have a listen to the music that I did for it. Bouncy, joyful tune, which I thought sounded pretty 8-bit-ish, but not like it sounded like a futuristic version of chiptune music. Blah, it goes on like that. So they wrote back and said, yeah, it's okay, but it doesn't really sound like a chiptune. And I went, no, it wasn't really supposed to. But so they said, okay, can you do a chiptune tune instead? Chiptune tune. So I went on a lovely site that I've already forgotten the name of, and found a shitload of different chiptunes. Let me see if I can remember what this thing was called. Oh yeah, got it right here. Woolus. This was it. So there's a bunch of different chiptune VSTs here, and I downloaded all the ones that I thought looked interesting or sounded interesting. Excuse me, that's the Coke. And I installed all of them. And I went through them yesterday, just having a check to see which ones worked and which ones didn't. Because when you install a bunch of VSTs, chances are your DAW, your digital audio workstation or Mixcraft here, is just gonna bite it. It'll just crash for no reason whatsoever. And then you have to go and hunt down which VST is causing the problem. And one or two of VSTs did have minor problems, but they didn't cause anything to crash though. So I went in and favorited a bunch of the ones that I really liked. And we'll make some chiptune music. The first one on the list was just brilliant, and a lot of these are based off the Commodore 64. So this one is based off the Commodore 64. So if I start playing, oh god, that is deep. God, that is loud too. Let's turn you down a bit. Come here. Yeah, I can do this forever. So it's got a bunch. So what I really like about some of these is that they come with a bunch of presets. I love opening up a preset and then messing with it instead of just starting from scratch. Deep Entertain says, I need some chiptunes for my arcade game that's stuck in my drawer. Nice. Oh, I accidentally hit record. Didn't mean to do that. So, well, basically, I don't think I want to redo the tune that I already did as a chip tune. I want to do something entirely new. So the premise of the little arcade game here, and I don't know if I'm spoiling shit, but anyway, it's gonna be a good game. It's a take on the the dingo ate your baby kind of thing. So which is an old reference to something that happened in the 90s. Like this woman lost her kid, and it's pretty obvious that she just killed the kid, but she claimed that a dingo ate her baby. So the game is Hungry Hungry Dingoes, and you're supposed to. I think you play as the dingo, and you're eating human babies or something. I don't know. It's gonna be funny. The band in Buffy was called that as well. Hungry Hungry Dingoes, or the dingo ate your baby. So it's a 90s gag. And so it needs a sort of joyful tune. Dingoes ate my baby. It's a good name for a band. So it needs a joyful kind of tune, and I have no idea what to actually do for it. I'm just going to go through some presets. God, that is a weird preset. And just see if something sticks. Is it just me, or does that sound different from when I started? If I just switch back and forth here. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I just realized I turned down the master track instead of the actual VST track. So, D is a good place to start. The D is always a good place to start. And this is just, oh wait, so this is just the first VST that I stumbled upon, and it's great. Here's another one called the Dream 64. Something like that. I don't know. I just love how the first preset it lands on is really, really good. I really want that sound in there, because I think that's what they were actually looking for, this really sort of 80s chiptune-y kind of thing. I think this one goes a little too much into the thing. when it peaks, it becomes almost impossible to hear. Screenshot went to the bin. Can you tweet your favorites or something? Oh, sure. Some of these aren't C64, but I'll just grab a quick screenshot, and I'll just cross out the ones that aren't chiptunes. This one isn't. I don't think this one is either. Sit monster. This one isn't, and this one isn't, and this one isn't. I don't think sonar reflection is either. These are the ones. And we'll just copy that bad boy. And I'll tweet that out. Hang on. And I'll throw in the link to where I got them. There you go. All right, so we got to start someplace. So let's just start with this lovely ARP, and then we can fiddle with how it sounds after that. So we'll just get some audio going. Go away, please. Always start on a D. Start with a good D. This is very, very 80s. Also, that's a bit fast. Yeah, that's what we want. There we go. Actually, I want to turn the BPM down a tad. 105 ought to be good. And that'll just loop. And this is like the most, like, just box standard 80s chiptune thing. What is that? Chord progression? I don't even think it's a chord. So we will have Dr. Sit is another lovely VST. I think this is the this is the drum program. So you need to, one thing about Mixcraft is you have to have this stupid little keyboard on in order for your actual keyboard to actually make any noise. And that's the wrong octave. And this one is a little weird. It has a bunch of presets, and all the presets for each of these channels is different, except for the you can see over here there's the kick, snare, 2 P's. I don't know what P is supposed to be, an F and an O. Again, no idea. And they're all different. Yeah, they are actually different. So the 2 P's are different as well. It's also really hard to tell which key you're hitting. That's the bombo. That's the Airwolf. That's the snare, the Always on My Mind snare. See, the problem with the Facing Reality bass drum is that it has a note in it, so when I change notes in the actual song, it'll sound a little weird. Holy crap, that was awesome. Let's try and find a really punchy, but really good one. Not that punchy. That's pretty good. I wanted a bit more. Yeah, like that. The SID VSTs get the C64 aesthetic so right. Yeah. This one flashes every time I hit a key. It's fantastic. Cold Drug. That one's pretty good. Some balls. It's not punchy enough. No. Oh, that's... I think you could do some sick hip-hop beats with this thing. That has a bit more of the flavor I was looking for, so fucking cool tune. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. Okay, so which one was the hi-hat again? That one. Let's... It's a little weird. Oh, that's very weird. Yeah, see you later, Deep Entertainment. I completely missed that message. Sorry. Let's see. I need like just a simple fucking hi-hat, please. Will do. Although all of these sounds are super cool. So the only thing that really kind of sucks about the Dr. Set thing is that you can't edit these sounds. I think they were sampled straight from a C64. So there's no like messing with the filters or anything like that. What the hell is this supposed to be? Oh god. I thought this was a hi-hat. I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe this was supposed to be. You know what? Yeah, we're getting somewhere. That's pretty good. I like that one. This is just me messing with presets for the rest of the stream. You know what? Let's do that. Add instrument clip. Start off slow, go into a bit more energetic stuff. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's not the stuff. Nope. I really wish I had found a proper hi-hat. Yeah, we'll workshop it. We'll workshop it later. Because one thing I found, one of these other VSTs just had the most beautiful, like pure, maybe it's this one actually called Pure 6581. This beautiful, I gotta turn the musical typing keyboard on again. This beautiful Sid saw wave. Maybe it's the Sid monster. No. There's one that just started up and it just had the most beautiful sound. Oh, this one just wanted to let me know that it's oh, good lord. What the fuck is this? This is not the one I was looking for either. Dream 64? Just go through all of them. Oh, this is one we just had. Maybe this one has a really good one as well. I kid you not, there was a beautiful one. Maybe it's the last one on the list. Maybe not. Alright, you know what? We'll play a bit more with this one. So I'll bet this one has a really, really lovely... I think I've just seen an advert for Untitled Chicken Game. God, well, Untitled Goose Game was fantastic. I don't think they can actually improve on the concepts. There's just nothing more fantastic than being a horrible goose. Oh, the new Far Cry game. Yeah, I've seen that trailer as well. This is weird. These are so weird. Yeah, I usually just scroll past it. I never stop for ads, which I understand is not how you YouTube, but yeah. Alright, going back to this one. There was one where I could mess with the different with the different parameters in a really, really easy way. Maybe I didn't favorite it. Maybe we need to go into the big list of VSTs and see which one. Oh God. Oh no. What is this thing? Oh, no. This one I didn't favorite because that was just so weird. Hi, Pixie, by the way. This one. I mean, it's fun, and it's got some different presets, which are all very weird, and whenever you sort of mess with the controls here, all it does is I don't know what any of this does. It just sounds super weird. So that one, I mean, you can use that for sound effects, I guess, but yeah, that's weird. Mini set? Was this the one? No, that's weird. What is a Neo chip? Did I even try this out? This one just does nothing. Doesn't even load. I think I might favorite this one as well because I think that was the one I was playing with, although I'm not entirely sure. Moving on. Oh, this one. This one made some great sound, but did you see how it loads? And it does this every time you mess with a button or something. It has to sort of reload the whole the whole user interface. Yeah, so it's just sort of pops in, and it doesn't seem to actually change. Good night, Pickle Dog. It doesn't seem to actually change much of the sound that comes out of it. So, oh, this is a VST that Mixcraft comes with. Oh, this is the one that wants me to know that it's very, very fancy. Oh, this is the sampler. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. That was a chiptune fart, exactly. Good morning, Summer. Alright, we'll go with this one. Can we just have a... Oh, that is nice. Can I somehow... But there was one, and I kid you not, there was one of these synths where I could control noise on, noise off, what sort of different oscillators and stuff like that, and it wasn't this one. Although this one makes a pretty good noise as well. And it's oh, another thing I could control was whether or not it was polyphonic or monophonic, which is also really lovely. So, if you'll pardon me, I'm just gonna go through these one more time and see. It's not this one. It didn't like uninstall itself on me, did it? Oh yeah, this one was a bit broken as well. Oh yeah. This is just a weird arpeggiator that I played around with it for a bit, and all it does is... How far are you about with the Absolute Zero soundtrack? I've composed like an hour and a half of music for it, but it's only very recently that they've started making actual builds of the game. So a lot of Absolute Zero is pre-rendered 3D stuff, like really high-end pre-rendered 3D stuff that takes forever to render. So they got like a little render farm now. They built a little render farm very recently in the basement, so they can actually render stuff out that doesn't take forever and ever. And so all of the music that I've done for the project so far has just been sort of whatever, just stuff that poured out, and it wasn't like specifically written for anything in the game. So it's so they've got an hour and a half of music to just stick in wherever they feel like it. And now I'm actually at the point where I'm starting to write music for stuff that happens in the game. So if they sort of have a bit in the game where they just need some music, they've got an hour and a half of just random shit, and I will then now be playing through the builds that they're doing to see if there's anywhere I can like do something specific for it. So that's a long-winded way of saying I'm I guess like, I don't know, 70-80%. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a it's a very bad guitar VST, I guess. Mini sit. That's this one. That's the one that failed to load. Quantum 64, what is this? That's the weird one. That's a weird one. Peach is a lovely little it emulates Famicom Nintendo Entertainment System thing. Has some lovely little presets, which could be fun as well. Universe is a weird one as well, I think. It really, it's annoying that I can't find the one I'm looking for. Is it this one? No, this one was weird. I couldn't get this to make any other sound than this. No matter what I pulled on and did to this thing. Oh, now it does something. Okay, that's weird. I swear this was doing absolutely nothing yesterday. Also, it's really low. So here's another Famicom synth. Which sounds pretty good. Oh well, I'm gonna have to abandon the search because it's just not here. The thing I must have dreamt it. I must have dreamt it. This is, shut up. That is a very nice sound, though. And I think it crashed on me. I think it legit crashed on me. Yeah, so this VST is a little weird. Maybe it's just getting weird because I keep changing the different VSTs on it. That is so good. God, I love that. Deep as. I love it deep as saw. Yes, I do. Yes. It's. Alright, well, we did need a deep ass saw anyway, so let's just go with that. Let's do some sit monster stuff. Actually, we can just copy this. And just transpose that down a couple octaves. This is so box standard. I hate it already. Turn you down to an F, maybe. Maybe a G. I put this on a G already. I'm doing some weird shit right now. Hang on. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, some real fart sounds. Let's not do that. Oh, sorry. Go up an octave. 2. Maybe we need to speed this thing up a little bit. There's something wrong with this. Nearly there. We'll workshop it. just messing with this stuff is fun. Probably a little boring to watch, obviously, but I am having a lot of fun with this. Alright, so we'll work on arrangement later. Right now we just need some sort of hook to get shit moving. So I have to keep the fucking musical typing thing. See, this is what I kind of want, and the chords are not what I want. So. Right, you fuck off for a bit. I'll work on you. Okay, so it's an A. Oh, hang on, where are you? Oh, so it is D C A G. D C A G. God, that was D C A G. All the way through, I'll bet. Oh, that is so box standard, but okay, fine. Fuck it. Well, let's give it a go. I think the A is wrong. Maybe it's a B flat. No, that was right. Alright, fine. Fuck it. We'll record that and see what happens. Is there a lead-in count? Please tell me there's a lead-in count. There is. Cool. Might want to keep a metronome going for it. Oh, and I view musical. Oh, you are enabled. Cool. I have to quantize this a lot. Yeah, probably 16th notes. Yeah, me too, Pixie. I'm so glad the pink and blue headphones are back. The CGA headphones. Move this thing up to an F just to piss people off. I might want to save this, actually, because we've been pissing around in circles for a very long time with this and got absolutely nothing done yet, so... Chiptune 1. The best title for a tune ever. I'm tempted to throw, like, reverb and shit on it, but I probably shouldn't. That's so weird. Oh, what? What did I fuck up? Oh, you piece of shit. Loop end. Did I set a loop? I don't want to set a loop. Don't loop. Go away. I didn't know you could do that. I'm learning on the job. See, that sounds weird. Because it's playing a different sort of chord thing. I'll just have to. Oh, musical typing. God, you have to do this every goddamn time. See, in Ableton Live, you can just hit a key on the keyboard and it plays. So obviously there's something wrong with the chords that it's doing. So we'll have to look into that. I don't know. C. So it's in C minor. So maybe if I tell it to do a. Okay, I think I've just edited it to do fifths. Let's see if that does anything. Of course, we could do this in a major chord as well. So apparently what it was doing was... Oh god, that's a D major, except it's not. Good lord. Oh, because... Oh, fuck me. That's not a C major. C, E, G. That's supposed to be a G. Come on. Get it together. That... is a D major. only thing wrong here is the A, which should apparently be in a minor key, I guess. I wish I was a musician. That would make this so much easier. So I don't think there's a good way of switching that around, so I'll just duplicate this. And then whenever it does an A, I'll switch over to the other track and have that one be in a minor key. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? A lot of bad shit. If only you were a professional. I know. Wouldn't that be great? Alright, so we'll get rid of all this shit. You too, buddy boy. And then we'll fix this one. Yes, the ear warmer headphones are back. They just needed a new cord. It's weird. I tried it with a different cord, and it apparently I don't know. Apparently the other cord was broken as well. See, that sounds like it's supposed to. Obviously, this bit needs to get into a funky groove, so we'll duplicate this one and edit this thing so that it's not fucking musical timing. So now we need see where I'm going with that? I think this might actually be the one I was messing with. But that is the stuff. That's the funky groove that we want. So did musical typing go away? I think it did. God, I hate you, musical typing. Because I probably clicked it away, but still. That was not as good as I wanted. I got a little distracted because it's could make Megalovania with this sound. Probably could. The notes weren't as long as I thought. Just needed the first couple of bars and just quantize the shit out of these. There you go. We need a bit more release. More release. That's a bit too much. Hello again, Deep Entertains. Do you entertain deeply? That's a little weird. Why does it do that? I think we already have enough release with all these fart sounds. Why do you keep calling them fart sounds? They're amazing. Need you to be longer. We must have longer bass. Why bass no longer? We need longer bass. I should stop making that accent. It's deeply offensive to everyone. Just everyone in the world, really. Whoops. I am messing with note lengths. How about this? That is exactly what I wanted. That is what I needed. That is what I now have. Cool. Now we'll just transpose all this shit to the actual chord. A and a G. I'll just duplicate that, and here we go. Second part sounds a bit disharmonic. You're absolutely right. There's something wrong with what it's doing here. Let's try this. This was okay, actually. Hey, check that out. I think we're onto something there. Well, you're actually right. Maybe the bass just needs to rejigger itself. So if we'll just mute you up here, thank you. So what you're saying is if this does a B flat and this goes to a G, it's gonna be weird. Huh? Huh? Well, the question now becomes, which chord is the right one? Not that. Well, that started off a bit weird, but I think it's actually onto something. Let's just let this run for a bit. Also, we need more coke. Oh, no worries. Deep entertains. need to mute because of phone call. Yes, phone calls are the worst. I love how we have a separate for just for can I group these together? I love we have a separate one of these for just a single chord. Just one chord that just needs to be in a just needs difference. Yes. Think we're on to something, and now we bring in the bleepy bloobies. Actually, know what we do? We get Coke, and then we bring in the bleepy bloobies. So please talk amongst yourselves. While I get this shit going, here we go. Bzzz. I'll be right back. Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee. Let's see. Mr. Coffee was still on. Still need to work out that whole stinger thing, but I'll have to have some words with it. I kill myself. Now, let's get some bleepies going. Favorites. This one was the drum. No, this one was not the drum machine. Excuse me. That is indeed the sound I'm looking for. So nice. Oh, these are sliders! I never realized. I was clicking these and going, why isn't it moving? And they're sliders. Beautiful! Well, that just opened this thing up. Awesome. All right, cool. So let's get some bleepies going. See, what's the best way to do this? Obviously, we need to have fucking musical typing on again. That's the sort of stuff I want. It's a little loud. We'll just do what we did with the bass. Just record the first bit of it and then cheat for the rest of it. Ha 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 ha. I swear stuff was actually happening. You can all be 8 notes. Who gives it? Nope. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't know musical theory. It should be 16th notes. I'm very sorry about that. Very sorry. Very sorry. And oh yeah, you guys need to be long because one of these chords is Borky. Once we get to the B flat instead of the A, it's gonna be. Never mind. Don't listen to what I say. Where is my initial note of D? There. We need the D. As always. Can't go without the D. Goes over here again, except this one is now a B flat. That's half a step up. If I just transpose you up an octave, what happens? That's annoying. Let's get a bit too much release on this. Yeah, bit too much. Bit too much. Oh, I have been fucked by the quantize machine. Yes. Or, well, my playing, I suppose. It's been fucked by the quantize machine. Because it's doing 2 notes at the same time. This note's supposed to go over here. Thank you. Where else have I been fucked by the quantize machine? Nowhere. so fucking stupid. I love it. Let me just mess with the drum machine for a bit. I just need a weird sound. Whatever. This is so fucking stupid. I love it. Alright, let's just, the arrangement's all over the place, obviously. I mean, this is fun for me. I don't know about anyone else, but it's fun for me. More bleebies, more bloobies, more blobbies. Let's see what else we can do. Musical typing. Do you have like a fun little good lord. Is this some sit VST plugin yours? Hey Jerome, thanks for joining. It's a bunch of them. I had this. Where'd you go? Well, here you go. Went to this site and I stumbled upon a bunch of different chiptune VSTs that are all free. Well, most of them anyway. And I downloaded the ones that sounded interesting to me, and I came up with well, this list of VSTs. I favorited some of them. And these are some of them are just Mixcraft VSTs that are not 8-bit, like the Bull, which is an awesome sound in its own. But anyway, some of these are so there are a lot of different C64 VST plugins. Yeah, this is fascinating and interesting. Thanks, DOS Gamer Man. I was kind of worried it wouldn't be, but then again, Music Monday. We're just chilling. We're having fun. Well, maybe that will work actually with the Sid Monster. God, this is fun. Maybe for this bit, maybe we actually shorten the note lengths. So it's like this. Can I mess with this? It's a little harsh. Just a little harsh. Let's see. How do I do anything in this? How do I... This one has a lot of great presets, and I don't know how to work it. Could be anything. Mode... Oh, fucking hell. I don't know what this does. Are these... Those little squares are buttons, apparently. So, if I turn you into a triangle? Does that make this better? Don't think that actually does anything. Fuck it. Let's have a listen to it again. That is not what I expected to happen. Thank you so much. An MT32 editor that runs on modern hardware. Sorry, there is an MT32 emulator built into, or an MT32 VST built into Mixcraft. I haven't really messed with it a lot. Seems to sound a bit, but you know, the MT32, you could do all sorts of weird shit with it. So I think the MT32 patch that this thing is born with just has the standard general MIDI patches that the MT32 sort of has out of the gate. But if you want to mess with it, I actually don't know. Let's open it up, see what happens. There is an MT32 synth emulator. What the hell? I guess it's... I don't know what this does. Nothing so far. MT32 synth emulator. Is it actually looking for a real MT32? Or is it looking for like months or something to be running in the back? I have no idea. I have a MT32 emulator. There used to be specific editors for the MT32 on DOS. Sorry, man, can't help you. I've never. The closest I've gotten to doing like DOS type stuff is messing in AdLib Tracker, which is OPL. But MT32 is a completely different world. So sorry, I don't know. I think we're about done here. Nearly. Just gotta tweak a few things. I'll just fade you guys out. I know that's cheating, but... It just sort of ends. there's absolutely no sympathy to get from the C64 saw. It just crashes to an end. I love it. I'll fade you out as well because that's a bit harsh. Fucking hell. Boom. Yeah, I think that's about it, really. Let me just check how this stuff over here was. Actually, let's listen to it from the start, and lean back and just enjoy the melodies. Let's see, it's a very short tune, isn't it? It's not a short tune. It's like 3 minutes and 45. Holy shit, 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, I didn't realize that was like a minute and a half. Perfect radio length, yeah. Thank you. What the hell happened? Oh, my bad. My bad. Hi, horse control codes. Cheers from Denmark. Second part a bit disharmonic. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's that one chord that just messes with your head, isn't it? Because it goes. All of these are like thirds and fifths. That's the one. those two up here. The F and the G, those are the ones that are messing with you, right? Yeah. Let's see if we can find some different. Horse control. I'm using Mixcraft. Because actually the lovely people that I'm making this tune for, Giggle Horse Games, bought me a license for this because they wanted me to make music for their game, and I said, I don't have a DAW. And they went, what do you want? And I said, Ableton Live, and they went, you realize how expensive that is? We'll give you Mixcraft. And they gave me Mixcraft. So I'm using that one. And it's actually a really good program. It has one weird ass quirk, which is that the render engine, when you actually mix something down to a WAV or an MP3, seems to interpret MIDI data entirely differently than the playback engine in the actual software does. Sometimes when I bounce tracks, the MIDI data comes out all screwed up, or the MIDI sound comes out all screwed up. But anyway, let's see if we can work something out for our friend Deep Entertains here. It's this one. That's the one that sounds disharmonic, right? Maybe this. Oh, God. Maybe a B flat? That is actually better. Shit. Back to the C4. No, I don't like that. I want to... Yeah, alright. Yeah, you win. That's actually better. Crap. Alright, fine. You win. Alright, let's listen to that from the beginning, see how that works. Kind of like that. This is a long jump. Maybe if I go like this. I think this might actually... the third note into 2 and then go up the scale with it. That would be this one. I think this one needs to be longer. No, that messes with the rhythm. It's supposed to do this. Oh, you mean like go like this? A note between E4 has a hero vibe. There you go. All right, let's try this. Co-writing credits on this? Teamwork! Nope. High five! Yeah, we just need something, like a little percussive thing going on here, because that bit's a little empty. We just need a little bit of... Actually, we've got a drum machine. Why complicate things? This clap thing over here is weird. So let's find... Hang on. You had a hi-hat all this time and you didn't tell me? God, you had a hi-hat all this time? Hang on, let's just see what happens if we add... Oh. Maybe that's a bit much. Sometimes it's hard for me to judge how long a note is. Shit on a stick, that's actually pretty good. So you might want to lower the volume slightly. Bring you down a bit. A French horn? That would kind of ruin the 8-bit vibe, wouldn't it? And this one? That's the bamboo. I don't know what the bamboo is, but I'm looking forward to having my way with it. Musical typing, where'd you go? God, I hate you so much. Okay. All these sounds are really good. I wish I could play like different notes with them. Well, this one does nothing. That one might be the ticket. Can't make that out at all. Screw you. Go away. Both of you need to be this. I sounded like my boy tried to answer it. Yeah, I think we might actually be good. Yeah, let's give that a render, shall we? Mix down. That was in my Duke 3D folder. Let's go to absolute 0 and render that out and see what happens. Because the brief that I got was that the tune that I did originally didn't sound chiptune enough, didn't sound 8-bit enough. They didn't specify C64. In fact, Dave, the producer on the game, specified Atari / Apple II-ish, which is not what I've done. But we'll see if he likes this. It's rendering kind of slowly, actually. I think the VSTs are giving it a hell of a time. We'll see. You can once again, we can have a listen to the tune that I originally did. I actually did a separate mix of it that was a bit more chiptuney, but not a lot. See, that's just using standard Mixcraft VSTs. Actually, no, there was a different... Hang on. Just go have a look in the old archive. There was a different version of the tune that was not synth at all, which was just kind of a rock thing, I guess. Let me see if I can find it. but there was an original tune that I did, and this is a synthwave remix of that tune, and I can't find the original one. That's a bit shit, isn't it? I wonder what's happened to that. Is it? Oh, I think I found it. Let's see what happens if I download this. Hang on. Here we go. This was... Let's see if it'll load any of the VSTs, because this is in Mixcraft 8 format, so this was before Mixcraft 9, which I'm using now. It should work, but yeah, it's unable to load the mastering plugin. Who gives a shit? We don't need any mastering plugin anyway. There we go. So this was the tune I originally did for the arcade, which is not it doesn't sound chiptuney at all. I know. But I still kind of I like the melody in this. Maybe I should take this notation, the MIDI notation here, and just swap it out with C64 VSTs. Like I said, then I did a synthwave version of this tune. Post-apocalyptic vibes. Nice. I just like how... Okay, this is gonna sound super cheesy, but I like how sad the lead sounds. It's a really sad tune. This Whirly thing has kind of Mega Man vibes to it. Chords and sad vibes. so even though the lead is actually just sort of all over the place chord progression wise, it's a one-trick pony. That's all it does the entire time. That's all it does. Everything else is just arrangements. Just, you know, mute stuff here, re-enable stuff here. It doesn't change. So anyway, that was it. Andrew Eldridge. I have to confess, I don't know who that is, but I'm sure he's a lovely fellow. So Arcade Town Original. I have to save this as a Mixcraft 9 song because it won't let me save over the original Mixcraft 8 tune. So let's Fun Time in Synth Town. So this is the synthwave remix of it, which also is Sisters of Mercy. Mercy. Yeah. Unable to load. Let's see. Master track. Anything else? No. Good. Synthwave version. See what I mean? Mixcraft's that was not supposed to happen. looping future. I'll take it. Synthwave, is it? Yeah, it's just something. I wouldn't go as far as calling this synthwave. Needs more 80s sounds for it. It's too harmonic for synthwave. It's just called Drum Machine Kit 1. It's one of the standard Mixcraft drum machines. So you can probably do a lot better with the drums. Flip-bop drums are required, yes. So anyway, that's the synthwave remix. I kind of, I still love this tune. Maybe if I go back and shove C64 patches all over this, maybe it'll get approved. But anyway, this version and the other one were rejected kindly because they didn't fit the aesthetic. I just need to clarify. I don't actually have Zandra as my background. There's a slideshow moving. It just happened to default to Zandra and her slightly cross-eyed face. This is an upscale of Zandra from Space Quest 4 by Brandon Bloom. He used the ESRGAN upscale, and it's done a really, really good job. Except her eyes are a bit wonky. Anyway, let's have a listen to the tune that we just did and see if Mixcraft actually exported it correctly. That was such a good idea. You guys are so good. That was such a good idea. That makes this 10,000 times better. Lead up, that little extra note that just goes up the scale. That's so better. So much better. I'm glad I found the hi-hat too. That also makes a difference. This is for an arcade minigame in the game. It's very different from the others. The other two were rejected for not sounding chiptune enough, which it's absolutely correct. It didn't. So I did this one today, just with no plan whatsoever. Same style as this, just to see if it'll pass. Again, like the other one, this is very much a one-trick pony because it's just the same chords over and over and over again, and the only reason it can pass for a nearly 4-minute long track is because you keep taking bits out and putting new bits in. And This is basically just the same 8 chords being repeated ad nauseum. What game genre is the arcade game in the game? I actually don't really know. I think it's a top-down thing where you run around as Dinko and eat human babies. I think that's it. I actually have a demo of the game on my Steam account, but A, I don't know if the arcade game is in it yet, and B, I don't know if I'm allowed to show it. Oh, thanks, Dianolium. Sorry, fucked that up. There. Oh, that's perfect. Well, we'll see if that passes snuff. There's a bunch of other shit I did. Believe it or not, this is actually like an hour and a half of music. Actually, I can check. Oh, cheers. That's only 58. There's half an hour of music missing. Maybe I didn't render it. Maybe there's still some stuff lying around here that's or maybe I remember it wrong. That's also, these are new mixes that I did. So maybe I tossed some shit out. I probably did. So as you can see, from the song titles, these are not written for any specific scene, except for one which I called "I Shaved My Ass for This." Question mark, but it won't allow a question mark in the file name, which they told me would be great for the main theme. So now it's called main theme parentheses I shaved my ass for this. It was a continuation of another tune which was called I Shaved My Legs for This, which was originally one long ass tune, and I split it into 2 bits, and the second bit, I Shaved My Ass for This, became the main theme. Now, why it's called I Shaved My Ass for This, you'll have to ask my subconscious. I don't know. I don't actually shave my ass. I probably should. Rally X style with babies and dingoes. Could be fun. Hey, you know what? I'll ask the guys at Giggle Horse if I'm allowed to show it for maybe on Friday, because Friday's Casual Friday, so I can just show you the maybe they can even build, if they approve of the tune that we just did, maybe they can even build a version with the tune in it, so we can have a play with the yeah. Could be fun. This just makes you want to go to sleep, doesn't it? So most of the soundtrack is like this, like me just sort of banging my head on a keyboard until something comes out. Some of it's a little rougher, and some of it is just weird. This one is just noise, really, for 5.5 minutes. This is like Doom 64 type stuff. Yeah, scary. That's why it's called not an ideal family vacation hotspot. Because you don't want to go places that sound like this. This is really just me rolling my head on the keyboard and see what comes out. And then we have some lovely synthwavy kind of stuff. I knew there was a beat in there somewhere. Again, this is also really bog standard shit. So maybe I should go back and do this one as a C64 chiptune thing as well. This was actually the first tune I did in Mixcraft. I think it might have been the second one actually, but it was the first or the second one, because the lads at Gigglehorse got me the license for Mixcraft, and they sort of went, okay, can you use this? And I went in and started playing around with stuff. So this is basically just whatever the first thing that came out. Just bog standard chord progression, bog standard lead, all patches in Mixcraft. I didn't mess with any parameters and shit. This has a kind of a Frank Klepacki vibe, kind of a Kyrandia vibe to it, doesn't it? Except for that bit. Anyway, that's the vibe I'm getting from. All right, shut up. Anyway, so that's the music. See, my background changed. So anyway, hey, we can do transitions. So anyway, that's today's stream. We did a chiptune tune. It was a bit slow going there at first, but I think we got something out of it. And I'll send this over to Dave and Randall and Kathy at Gigglehorse and see if they like it. Because again, the brief that I got was, I know who said in the chat that Apple II wasn't actually, it was just a bleepy bloopy thing. Might have been at Apple II. I don't know. He did not specify C64. He specified other chiptunes, and maybe even Sinclair, I think. And now I've done a C64 thing, so we'll see if this gets summarily rejected as well. I don't have any Sinclair VSTs. I had a couple of Famicom VSTs. So if he wants Famicom sounds, I'll do Famicom sounds. But I kind of like the C64. I grew up with the C64. It's a lovely look. I have my wife's C64 over in the shelf here somewhere with a power supply, but I have no way of plugging it into anything because I don't have a CRT, but it's there. But anyway, I am busting for a piss, and I will leave you guys to it. Now, the big question, does my end credits thing work? We'll see. Because now I'm going to fade over to that, and I'll thank you guys so much for thanks for helping me out. Thanks for doing all this. Sinclair was just a bleeper. C64 is typically what people think of when they think chiptunes. So I hope this'll pass. I'll let you guys know. But thank you so much for helping me out with this. It's 1,000 times better because of that little one note you guys suggested. That little note that goes up a bit, and of course for telling me that it was disharmonic. The fiddling we did just made it so much better. So thanks so much for joining, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow, same time when I'll be playing King's Quest II VGA. Finally getting back to that. Wednesday I was going to make levels for Space Quest 1, the first-person shooter in the Doom engine, but I do have a meeting in the morning, so that stream might be a bit later in the afternoon, or it might be one of those evening silent streams. I don't know. I really want to do levels because I haven't touched that thing in a couple of weeks now, and I'm really itching to get into it. So we'll see about Wednesday. But then Thursday and Friday. Thursday is more King's Quest II VGA, and then Friday is Casual Friday. And hopefully maybe we'll be playing some Dingo on Friday. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But thank you so much for watching, and let's see if the end credits actually work. Cheers. I'll see you around the Chrono stream. Bye.